Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Rafael,
And a header! And the keeper's there to save.
Araujo clears it away.
Good read, needed to be.
Messi. Vieira. Messi. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Gullit. Rummenigge.
Oh, look at the space here.
And that'll be a goal kick. Eto'o. Mateus. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Platini.
And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
And he's heaved it away. Platini. Mateus. And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. Mateus. And it's Gullit. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Messi. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Gullit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be...
Hits one! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar. Mateus.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Messi. Gullit. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Rafael Leao. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Good spot, he's seen the run. Caught offside that time. Done delicately. Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Eto'o. And here's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Back into the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. And here's Platini. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Added time.
Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Eto'o. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so...
Rafael Leao! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Albertini. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. That pass has been well intercepted. And they can counter here. Rodri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... Rummenigge! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
649.
And it's Owen. And he's lost his man here. Messi. Cleared away. Gets his pass away. Cleared without complication. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to get it back. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Araujo. Albertini. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus. Quality ball. Love and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Albertini. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's slung out wide.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well played. Hoisted in. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, they can break here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Oh, what a ball! And he's found the way past. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Gullit. Neymar. Coming on the field.
That's definitely not his best.
Number 9.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Number 22, Kaká. Substitution in progress.
Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank.
And we're done.
Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw,
Just a
Peter,
quick
with a
request
good mix
today
of
for everybody
action
to
and
please
plenty of
kindly
talking
remove
points,
any cars
and it
parked
ended
on the
with the
road
right
outside
result,
the
in my
stadium.
opinion.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rummenigge. De Jong. Now it's De Jong. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. De Jong powering forward here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes, he was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
Rummenigge. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away. Thuram. And he cuts out the supply. Deftly away.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Rafael Leao. Vieira in acres of space out wide. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. So what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Eto'o. Hullet. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne, foot in. And the counter is on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's De Jong. Shot it! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rodri in with the challenge. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Thuram clears. Chip through. Oh, that's clever. And the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Araujo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Messi. driving through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in.
Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Throw it.
De Bruyne with the clearance. Wriggles his way through.
Rafael Leao.
Big chance!
And the ball's come loose here.
Eto'o.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to snatch it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Jong.
Gullit. Vieira. And it's Messi.
And here's Neymar. There's the hit!
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Within these grounds.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Neymar. Messi.
That's a little off target.
De Jong, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's De Bruyne. Rummenigge.
He's found a way through.
Czech deals with it effortlessly.
Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's being shifted off it.
The attendance
Neymar.
for this match was
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
71,649.
Gullit.
Oh, what a ball!
Adams is there, and he can get that clear.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Jong.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's in on goal.
Oh, he's been...
And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he's there to belt it away. Thuram. Here's Rodri. Neymar. And he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira.
Messi.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the shot! They've scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 75
Indonesia
minutes.
clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So the first goal of the game.
Karl-Heinz
Look, experienced
Rummenigge.
voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Always onto this. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's been cut out, well played. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Bullet! Decent enough try.
Bullet certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
8, Frankie de Jong. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 42.
Out for a throw.
Gilberto Silva. Number 10, Mateus. Number 20, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
The final 5 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Platini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's it. Indonesia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
And we come to you now with a quick request for...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So, it's away we go then.
That's a shade optimistic. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rafael Leao. And it's Gullit.
Driving on and making good progress. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Messi. Rafael Leao.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Neymar.
Looking for the run.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
There's the hit! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chips it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. And again, they're pressing effectively. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gullit, Rummenigge, and a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Mateus.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. That's a little off target.
And here's the chance to counter. Nicely worked. And they've got rid.
Mateus.
Rummenigge.
Now it's Neymar. De Jong, very much a man of this moment.
Platini.
Thuram wins the duel this time. Can he get it through?
Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Messi. Platini. Platini gets flagged offside. Gullit stood his ground strongly.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos.
Good ball over the top.
And he's there to belt it away. Mateus.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Neymar has created one goal already. And it's Gullit. Platini. Messi. Distributed tidily.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Rafael Leao. Mateus gets it away. Roberto Carlos.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's clever.
Now it's Eto'o.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Rummenigge. Defending.
And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Tunisia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Gullit. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Neymar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's an inviting ball.
Now it's Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Shot a goal!
Bellingham. To Messi. And it's Vieira. Tomiyasu.
Bellingham.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
Rummenigge.
Tomiyasu. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Eto'o looking understandably energised after his goal. Rijkaard. That's surely a foul, free kick.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026.
Just about up to the hour now. Taken back almost at once. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Mateus. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Chooses to go back. Mateus!
Mateus really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Mateus. That is a little undercooked. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rummenigge
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Araujo.
Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Now that looks a decent ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to get rid.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he'll...
Can he finish?
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, what a mistake!
And that's put paid to a promising move.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Danger averted for now.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Indonesia probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Can he latch on to this?
Roberto Carlos has given away a free kick. Good, strong hand by the keeper.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Mbappe.
And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night.